Hey guys, Metallic here, and welcome to the Hardcore Challenge world. In this world, I will be surviving as long as I can in Hardcore, except every single episode, except the first one, we will have a challenge that you guys will be choosing. Unless nobody does comment, then I will choose my own challenge. But why don't we get on with it? And I did kind of climb up here because I wanted the intro to kind of look kind of cool. But as looks like we got a pretty nice starting point. We got ourselves a plains biome there, and we got ourselves also a little bit of coal, and I saw a sheep and a pig. So we even got like food source immediately. So I think this is a pretty good start. Hopefully we can find a village right off the rip too. And we see an Enderman immediately. That is not good. I do like that stone is pretty accessible though. What I do want to do in this world though, I definitely want to improve a little bit on my building skills. For sure, unless I die really quickly, which would kind of suck. But I have been doing a few building projects throughout my career of Minecraft, and I kind of want to make this world a little bit like immersive in the area or whatever I create. I already kind of have a plan for a starter base. It's not really a starter base. I would compare it to a Hermitcraft starter base, and that's not good. We already have a freaking zombie chasing our butt. Let's just kind of leave this. Skeleton, creeper, you know, normal stuff. This is fine. Everything's fine. We're fine. We're fine. Okay, we're good. Alright, well let's oh my god. Yep, this is the perfect start. Immediately we got a village. That's wonderful. Okay. Yeah, but I would compare my starter base to probably one of the Hermitcraft members' starter base. It's like on the borderline of starter, you know? They always go over the top with their starter bases all the time, so that's how I'd probably compare it to. I don't want to give too much away because it's a pretty unique one, I'm not gonna lie. But I definitely will not be able to get it done this episode. We got ourselves a rune portal over here, okay. So it will maybe get done on episode like 4 or 5. Because it's like a pretty significantly sized build. So, let's see what we got in here. No, not taking that. Golden carrots, on the other hand, that's really good. Golden apple, awesome. Lifeline, that's really awesome. So yeah, I think I had a pretty good start to this new hardcore series. Now here's what I found in this village. The first thing I did was gather some crops, and then I found myself a very lucky blacksmith, which ended up giving me an iron helmet, boots, and an iron pickaxe. It was really awesome. I didn't actually have to go into any caves to get this loot, because this probably could have saved my life and also a lot of time. Soon after, I ended up releasing this iron golem that got stuck, and then I got settled down in this cozy village. Alright guys, it's the next morning, and I got myself settled down here in this little house. Blast furnace from one of these houses over here, and the other 2 furnaces from the blacksmith. So I'm pretty comfy over here. It's pretty nice. I also am probably gonna keep these sheep and pigs inside these pens there, because they're pretty large, and there was also carrots back here, so I think I can just breed these guys up and get an infinite food source going on, and that would be pretty awesome. So yeah, let me just take these carrots. Don't mind if sure you don't mind. It's fine. I'm totally not robbing you at all. Here's 3 back. I should also probably defend this guy, and that's never good. You literally just trapped your boy in there, dude. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. That's like straight up betrayal right there. You betrayed your homie. What the hell are you doing, man? That's kind of crazy. I'm gonna make just 4 torches real quick right here, just so that this area doesn't have any more issues. with zombies, because kind of seems like this would probably get populated pretty fast with zombies since it's dark. Anyways, I kind of distracted. We probably, since we already have a pretty good food source, and we have 4 coal. I mean, it's something. I guess we could probably go and try to find a place to mine. So I ventured out and tried to find myself a good cave to mine in, and I did end up finding a nice one that was like half in the daylight, so there was not too many monsters to worry about. So I went to check it out. Oh yeah? Uh-huh. I think I'll do it. I think I'll go down there. Let me just get this water source. Alright. Now whoever is there are definitely not going to be able to come down here. Really? You saw me though? I definitely want to go over there, though. That looks like death for sure. I gotta keep my back turned on that spot. Alright. I'm literally just gonna go immediately back up. I don't think there's anything else here. Yes, this is all copper. I'm literally just trying to look for iron. Where is the iron? That's the most important thing. Well, I feel like we're gonna definitely find some iron now. We find ourselves another freaking blacksmith in this village. You gotta be joking, man. Let's check this out. Let's see. Can we get lucky with some good stuff? I was hoping for diamonds, but hey, I got the iron. I got the iron that I was asking for, so that's good. I will kill your cows. Give me your cows. I need the leather and the beef. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna kill your pork, your piggies too, so I can get your pork. Why not? I'm not gonna kill the babies though. That's kind of cruel. Alright, I'm gonna get this last bit of hay here, and I'm gonna be on the move. Keep this village in mind, just in case ours is turns into a zombie-infected haven. Alright, so we found home. That's not home. That's a hole of death. How am I gonna get around this? Okay, we have some bees over here. That's a good thing to keep in mind if I end up using copper for some of my builds. Alright, houses are just up here. Look at that sunset. Every single time, bro. All I can think of, Lion King. Alright, let's go to bed. Second night completed. Alright. Well, I might as well take advantage of this free time in the morning to smelt up some of the beef and mutton and pork and stuff that I got, and then I'll also use some of the wood to smelt up the 4 ingots of iron that I got here. And we can make ourselves a chest plate. I think that'll be a good idea. So let's grab our crafting table, get rid of this random stair that no one's going to use as a chair. Here we go. Get rid of this golden dookie. It's not going to do anything. It's like reliving the freaking leather armor challenge over again if I were to wear that stuff. And so I was back on the hunt for more iron, and I'm not gonna lie, I was really lucky. I ended up finding myself basically a mountain or plateau that was just mainly made out of stone. And these things have a plethora of coal, copper, and iron. So I mined all that up, and I ended up getting enough for a full suit of iron armor and a few tools to spare. Oh yeah, and one other thing, I did end up finding another village to the right of me when I was done mining. I had to go over there to take a snooze because, well, I kind of forgot my bed. Now I'm done with this I think I'm done with this little adventure, to be honest. We found a ton of iron. We got 25 ingots. We already got chestplate, helmet, and boots. Haven't taken a single bit of damage with them, which is kind of astonishing. That's kind of crazy. So I was on the way back home, and what I ended up doing was smelting up all the iron, making a few pickaxes so that I could get ready to go on a little bit of a strip mine. And sadly, I did not get as many diamonds as I hoped. Oh well guys, I'm finally done strip mining, and I ended up getting 5 diamonds. I'm not gonna lie, this is really bad, because I literally went through like, I think 4 or 3 pickaxes for mining down there, and I also went through a cave, and the cave literally only had 3 diamonds. Every single one of them, a 1 vein. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. One of them was a 2 vein. but still, it was insane. I did not have the best luck, so I guess I'm gonna make myself a pickaxe and a sword, and we're gonna call it a day for mining, because I did get a little bit of iron to sustain me at least for a little bit. It's literally only 5, and oh, that's, you know what? That means I just I have to do this now. I stripped one of them, I have to strip all the freaking oak logs. Oh my god, I hate when that happens. Alright, let's put this 5 iron ingots in there. Smelt them up. We did get a decent amount of lapis. Lapis and redstone, all that. I did end up killing a slime in there. But yeah, it wasn't the most successful trip. So I guess we're gonna have to go like full on mining in a cave and not go strip mining, because I guess I just don't have the best luck in strip mines. Without further ado though, I did want to actually start on making a house, which actually this kind of area is actually where I want to build the house, so I have to tear this down. I have to tear down this house and then light up the area for sure, because we don't want any creepers sneaking up on us if we're going to be living outside. And yeah, I know I told you guys that I was going to make a starter base and that was going to be insanely huge, and it was going to be like Hermitcraft type huge of a starter base. Well, I think that base is honestly big enough to be my physical first actual like main base. So I came up with a design for an actual starter base for a more simpler one, because I'm not going to be surviving this tiny little villager hut for probably about, I'd say, 100 days or more. That's how long it would probably be until I'll freaking get that base done. So I'm definitely not doing staying in this villager house. So we're going to make ourselves a starter house. And that means we're going to have to explore into the spruce biome, and also dark oak biome, and also the savanna. So we have to go back to spawn. The savanna is this way. Oh, and there it is. There's the mountain that I spawned on. Pretty crazy that I had to descend down that. That was a little bit hectic. Almost got shot off by a skeleton, but hey, I survived. That's why you don't sprint and not pay attention to your surroundings. Always pay attention to your surroundings in hardcore mode. You never know if there's like a hole, like I just jumped over, or that little ledge there. Honestly, why don't we just start a little bit of a montage of us gathering all of those tree types and finding those biomes. So I'll see you guys on the other side, back at the house, with all of the resources that I need to make this base. Now, as you can see, I found myself a really slow steed, and he was kind of useful throughout my trip. Now, I did end up finding a spruce forest and also a dark oak forest, literally neighboring each other. I placed some torches around the area so mobs couldn't spawn, and then I started tearing down the village house that I was living in. And with that, I started construction on the starter house. Enjoy the time lapse. Alright guys, we got ourselves the starter house fully built, and I think it came out really cool. I used a lot of shelves in the build here, and just to, like, you know, to have a little bit of a trim going around. And I got some nice windows, and also if you can notice here, there's no shelves on this side. You would think they would wrap around all the way. Well, that's because actually this is not the full starter base. I'm going to also make a horse stable connecting to this, and it's going to like come out to about like here and go long ways to about like here. And I think that's going to come out really cool. I already built it up in creative mode and everything in a separate world, and we're going to make it in the other episode. But with all that being said, let's jump into the interior here. As you can see, we got our little bookshelf here, and some storage, decent amount, and smelting tables and stuff like that, like crafting tables and furnaces and smelting stuff. Some more storage on this little shelf here. We got ourselves a cartography table and a little yellow bed. So yeah, I think this came out really awesome. I even did a little bit of a cool flooring and everything with the tuff and acacia. And yeah, came out really good. But also I realized that you know, I didn't actually have moss. Originally I planned to put little flower beds here right under the windows, but I don't have any moss. But hey, it's fine for now, and I'm pretty proud of it. Yeah guys, I think that's gonna wrap it up for the first episode here. We got ourselves a lot of progress done, and I even actually ended up finding the freaking god horse. This guy has so much health, and he's a decent jumper. He can jump to 3 blocks, which is pretty dang good. And he is really speedy, as you can tell here. Before I was riding on a donkey, and that kind of sucked. He was the slowest thing ever. But I ended up finding this guy on the way back home when I was trying to gather all the resources. And yeah, this guy is the best freaking steed I ever seen in my life. So I honestly think it may beat Stanford, which is my horse back in season 2 of my hardcore series. But yeah, I think this guy's gonna have a lovely home here when I end up making the horse stable. And yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna take off my shield. That's really blocking my face. I think we're gonna wrap things up here, and we got a lot done in this episode. And honestly, I can't believe we got diamonds in the first episode. But yeah, we're gonna make the horse stable, and maybe in the 3rd episode we will go into the nether. We'll just see. We'll see how much we get done, if we want to focus on building a lot or get diamonds. But hey, with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you guys are new here, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.